Oh no. How's everybody doing? All right, streaming a little bit earlier today. Make it a little bit more accommodating to you East Coasties, West Coast, Best Coast. Can't convince me otherwise. Oh, we actually have mountains out here. Just kidding. Right here. All right. Okay. All right. We got the chat pulled up. We got the sound from last night. Should be good there. What's up? Hey, hey. What's up, Lanny? Love you, my Canadian baby boy. 2 days in a row gotta be a record. Okay. All right. All right. I've done that before. Are you still working on the map for all platforms? Um, I've addressed this before, but I am working on something that I can't talk about, and it will be pulling me away from the all platform map. So, what I might do is hand it off to somebody else. Evan. Is it Evan? Evan Dole? Weird. So if I hand it off to somebody else, all I would ask them to do is add my name to the credits, but I'll help like give advice and everything, but somebody else can finish it for me. And upload to console. Hey MRG, how are you tonight? I'm doing good, Lane. What's up, Mike? Unknown Kansas boy. Does anyone know where to get the milk from on the main farm on New West? Be at the tank. Talking about the beta version or the one on Patreon? Yeah, 2 days in a row is crazy style. I do be crazy. My dogs are acting crazy right now, so you see them in the background. They're acting like psychos. Last night we had to change the yield on this corn. So it was yielding way too much. But that was causing us to take frequent trips to the harvester. Harvester. So we didn't get much of the field done. Look at you streaming just for me, so dude, I did it. I woke up today and I was like, you know, Rocroft didn't really get to hang out last stream, so I think I'm gonna stream so he can join us. Back to Matthews. No, I used the wrong keybind again. Okay. I'll get back to mapping later tonight. That's usually what I do. My fiance goes to work late, and then I usually I just work on map related stuff after that. I go through my work day, and then usually I'll work out after that because my work involves a lot of sitting. I do my walking at noon, get my steps in. Dude, I track my steps now. I count my calories, dude. I gotta be able to fit into my tucks. Dude, look at me. I'm changed. I'm a new man. I got an Apple Watch now. I feel it's a different person. And I hate Apple Watch. But oh my god. Yeah, trying to lose 10 pounds. That's what I'm trying to do out here. I think I gained a month in December. What was I talking about? Oh, that whole segue. What was I talking about? I don't know. I think I was trying to say that I'm streaming earlier now. I'm gonna try it, but it won't be every day. It's got to be on certain days. Probably Sunday, maybe Sundays. Mondays and Tuesdays are the best. That's when I got baseball practice. Is the Heston Chopper public? I found it, so I would imagine it's public. I'm not subscribed to that many Patreons. I subscribe to the ones that usually... I mean, I subscribe to BSLs. I think that's the one I'm always subscribed to. Because it's the cheapest. I mean, not the cheapest, but it's one of the cheaper ones. And it also, like, you get the most stuff. So... And sometimes he doesn't update as much. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes he gets on an updating spree and he updates a bunch of stuff, so... And he has all the stuff that I like. Just a lot of dairy stuff, so that's why I subscribe to him. And then, yeah, so I'm all over the place this stream. I just talking out of my ass. Come in. I think I was trying to say that I don't have very many private mods. If I can find, if you see it, it's probably public. It should leave away for Med Creek. Yeah. It's gonna be... It's not gonna take too long. It's not gonna take... I have to update Stitzer first. Then I can work on Med Creek. That's the plan. Is this the right FOV? Gotta make sure. Current 59. No, that's not gonna do it. 35. We just zoom out just ever so slightly. Usually what you do is just sit around and look pretty. I do. That is what I do. Barf Apple products. Yeah, well, it works. It does work for me. I never thought I'd be like an... I have a really nice... like older watch that my fiance got me a long time ago for my birthday, and I usually wear that. That's my watch. I like it. It's classy. It's a great watch. I don't have it on me. No, I don't. But my doctor was like, dude, you gotta be counting your steps. You gotta be counting your calories, watching your protein intake, all these different things, because I am, as many of you know, a kidney transplant recipient, so I gotta track those things. So an Apple Watch actually helps me track all that stuff pretty well. So it's like having an ankle monitor. that's what I compare it to. It's like having an ankle monitor. Terrible. But no more junk food for me. Is the chopper mod? Yep. Never stopped before. I definitely got this publicly. I don't think this is on any Patreon or private anywhere. I don't know where I got it though. I'm sure if you looked it up. Is it on itch? I play Baldur's Gate. When are you and your wife and I and one other person, we'll pick a rando, gonna play some Baldur's Gate, huh, Real Crown? Some D&D. That'd be sick. That'd be so much fun. Yeah. Honestly, if your wife's trying to hurt my feelings, congratulations to her. They are, I'm deeply hurt. That chopper's on King's Mine. It's called the Fiat Heston. Oh, there you go. What's up, Texas? We're doing White Mine. Right now. She's the White Mine right now. Oh! Turning. The only thing is the turning radius. Wow. Isn't that good? I don't know what that is. Can we fix it for me? Terrible. My voice is mad quiet, dog? How about now? Is it good now? Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check. How about this? Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. That better? Game is way louder than the mic. Okay, I can fix that. That. Something I can fix. Okay. Oh no, how about now? Better now? Good, 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 good. Or is it still louder than... Keep mic. Swallow the mic, bro. Okay. I can't. It's too big. It's too girthy. My animals will not stop harassing me. Game is still pretty loud. It's fine. We can fix that. We can fix that. We can fix this. We can fix this. I can fix this. Let's try. Oh, not that, not that. There it is. Oh, hi, kitten. Got a lot of things to say, huh? Maybe we keep the vehicle volume up. Adjust that. Is that better? My animals are terrorists. Oh my god, if the turning radius on this, I swear to god. We might get a pull behind. This is honestly, it's so bad. That or I'm leasing the John Deere. You guys hear my cat in the background? Can't wait for this map. Been testing it. Did you get the farms working by chance? Yeah, in the most recent update. Have you not downloaded the most recent update, Dalton? It's very much a lot farther along. I mean, all the farms are functional. I'd say there's a couple silos that need to be made functional, but every farm has cows, and heifers, and calves on them. Can you just show us your cat? I don't know. Sometimes he just walks around the house and yells. This is me off. My dogs, they don't bark. They just kind of hang out. They bark if they're outside. My other cat's in here. We got one cat. His name is Rorschach, and he's black and white. And he looks like a Rorschach test. And we got another cat named Davy Jones. And Davy Jones is real loud. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear him. He's being a little You know, I took a wide turn so that this thing wouldn't... Oh my god. Now he's below me. Okay, hold on. I'll grab him. I'll show him. Come here. This guy's a piece of shit. Look at him. He's a piece of shit. Don't let his looks fool you. Go catch some mice for once. Earn your keep. Up here, okay. What kind of fields does Paoli have? I would say flat, generally flat fields. I am doing just such a terrible job of harvesting. I need to focus on harvesting and not the comments for a little bit. Flat, boxy. Some are pretty interesting. My favorite are the fields that are down by this little creek, if you're from Minnesota. We'll have to look. Everyone's streaming it on TiVo, trying to get you more people. Oh, I appreciate that. On TikTok. I've been thinking about streaming on TikTok. How's the streaming space on TikTok? The fun crowd? Can I stream on YouTube and TikTok? Does it allow multi-platform? Someone very important is now watching. Who is the very important person? Is it your wife? Thank God. You can see how awesome I truly am. Unlike the ways you've been describing me, no doubt. This, oh my God, this turning radius is going, I am going to crash out. And the box is full. And I just unloaded, oh my God. I'm going to kill myself. Meow. Meow. I might hit him. Can I see the map, please? I toured it last night. You can check out that video. It'd be kind of repeat for a lot of viewers that were here last night, so I won't do it now. But maybe towards the end of the stream. I can show you the PDA. See that? Most certainly. These fields back here, I don't know what to do with, but with these. There's a little farm up here. This is a very old map. This was like one of the first maps I made. I never finished it, and I just came back to it. These are in the wrong spot. I don't know why these are down here. Need to fix that. But yeah, some interesting fields down here. Mainly wherever there's water are the interesting fields. These ones are boring, but they're big. I don't know. I get the same feeling towards it as I do with Ashen, where like it's just like a solid main farm. And the kitten is back. With a bunch of other dairy farms, other options you can play with. They don't have, the fields aren't quite the same as Ashton. The one map that I showed last night in Giants Editor, the South Wayne one, I don't know if I'm going to name it that. I don't know what county South Wayne is in Wisconsin. That one's going to be a good map. That one's going to be fun. That one almost reminds me of Nuclearis, but better. Now is the vehicle too quiet? Isn't Paoli something that goes with garlic and makes sauce? No. I actually don't know the origin of the name. I had to look it up to make sure I was pronouncing it right. And I still am not confident that I'm pronouncing it right. But I found like a couple, I think one or two like short YouTube videos or maybe TikToks about it. It's just a little town south of like Verona area. It's on the way to Nuclearis actually. So the Nuclearis map is not too far away from here. So this was you can really see the progression of the maps that it's so funny. I made this map. Oh, the turn early. I made this map around the same time that I made Nuclearis. The DEMs for both of them and started both the maps. they're both like very close to when I started map making. So because of that, the DEM is not nearly as good as my current DEMs, but I figured with this map it's flat anyways, so it's not a huge deal. So decided to use the DEM anyways, and I don't know, the farms came out really nicely. Worked on these farms last August, I think, when I built some of these buildings. Oh my god, really? Really? The trigger on this, really, I need to either update it or do it myself. Oh, is it not on? It's not on. It's not on. That's why it's not. There we go. Come in. Oh, there we go. Love the shapes. Yeah, me too. It's a fun map. I love the farms, to be honest. This farm has been probably one of my favorite farms that I've made. I've been really enjoying it. Love the layout. I gave it nice decorations. I gotta add stuff in here, but mainly junk is going in there. Maybe I'll put cows in there. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah. Snooze, show the cat again. Oh my god. Row Crop's wife. No. That's funny. When's Row Crop gonna stream? Free Row Crop? Hashtag, and I didn't. You know, this whole streaming thing, I'm getting back into it. I'm trying my best out here, and I didn't empty this forage box because I was busy reading comments. You guys are distracting me. You're making me look like a bad farmer. I'm not a bad farmer. I'm actually a really good farmer. I'm one of the best, as you know. I gotta go empty this forage box. Almost done. I think the layout looks awesome. Thanks, Zach. He will be allowed to stream when he does his chores. This house is a prison. Free Row Crop, free Row Crop, free Row Crop, free Dan. Can't believe you would do that to our precious baby boy. He does not deserve this sort of treatment. He is precious and sensitive, and he needs to be with his friends. Free Dan. Hashtag free Dan. Can I get a hashtag free Dan in the chat, please? It's gonna be like one person. I fucking hate these animals. He just doesn't stop whining. He's hungry. He can get fed for another hour. Justice for Row Crop. You know, wives must feed us. Is that the rule? Wives do be cooking. It's at my fancy. I'm the cook in my house. I cook good food. Manly food. I cook manly food like Texas Roadhouse. By cooking, I mean I order Texas Roadhouse. It's the law. Guy says it so confidently. He must not be with a woman right now. Otherwise, he'd get shot. 28 minutes late, 2 streams in a row now. Shh. Sheesh. Gotta get it together, brother. Prisoners must be fed 3 meals a day. True. What's your go-to? What's your guys' go-to lunch option? I want to hear it. I hear so many people's dinner and breakfast, but I want to hear people's go-to lunch options because I've been trying to figure it out, what I want for lunch. I do a little workout at noon. I'm really hungry, and I'm not allowed to have a cheeseburger. That's too many calories, and I gotta be a grown-up. I gotta be mature and stuff. I gotta eat good food, like a salad with chicken and walnuts, because it's got HDL. Dude, I haul manure for that big dairy over the night. Everyone tells me that, dude. Everyone's like, I've done chopping work for. Is that the Browns over there? Everyone, I feel like so many people have been like, dude, I have helped them with something. Crazy. That's one of the best parts of making maps is sometimes I'll randomly make someone's farm or people know that farm or know the family. The dairy barns are not what they are in real life. I used an existing asset for the dairy barn, so those are not what they look like in real life, but it's close. I didn't want to rebuild the wheel. Lunch of the gods, caffeine and nicotine. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, God. Turn properly, you piece of garbage. I feel like a sandwich. Karma Stories podcast. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Is that a real podcast? Tell us a karma story, please. Zin and tonic. Oh my god, dude. You guys are gonna get kidney stones. Sugar-free Red Bull. I guess it gets sugar-free though, right? Harvester is on King Mods. Just looked up Fiat Chopper or Heston Chopper. Yeah. I think some work needs to be done on the turning radius, but other than that, chicken tender. Oh, chicken tender wrap. Damn, that sounds really good. From where? Are we talking like a McDonald's or something? Burger King? I can't go to those places no more. Not allowed. Son of a...
I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh wait. Browns of the farm on County A. That's the white farm. Okay. I see. Okay, so I also get told people have helped them before. Try a Tiffany plate. What the hell is a Tiffany plate? What the hell is that? And Browns is the one who owns the haulers from the dairy is separate. Okay. Ooh, a butter burger? God damn, Austin's speaking my language. God damn. This fucking cat. knocking shit over. He's being a kitten. Curse you. Culver's for life, hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Greatest restaurant ever. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. Dun, dun, dun. And they're always glad you came. Dun, dun, dun. Culver's is my cheers. Go through some Culver's right now. Sure. I did have Subway today though, and Subway, it's like one of those places where like if you don't eat it for a long time, you're like, oh yeah, that sounds good, and then after you have it, you're like, that was terrible. That was trash. So I have to repent for that tonight. Air fry some frozen chicken tendies, put them in a tortilla with lettuce, shredded cheese, and ranch. Okay. Alright. This guy's speaking my language. Alright. That's way better than a Tiffany plate. What the hell that is. Some sort of some sort of like vegan witchcraft type of stuff. Texas Roadhouse has gone downhill badly. Really? Dude, that sucks. Texas Roadhouse was awesome. Is there a replacement for Texas Roadhouse now? I feel like I went to like almost like an upscale Texas Roadhouse. It wasn't a Texas Roadhouse. It was a steakhouse, obviously, but it was like gave the vibes of a Texas Roadhouse kind of. It was super expensive. They gave us and there was a live singer. He was doing all sorts of stuff. He did like a country version of Chapel Roan. That was kind of sick, along with many other songs. And we ate a tomahawk steak, and like a group of us because it was huge. And they presented it to us, and it looked like a giant phallic figure, phallic sort of looking. It was not appetizing, I'll tell you that. It was good, but I did feel a little gay eating it. And you know what? I kind of felt no. What's up, Ford Farming? It's all pretty good. All pretty good. We're just chilling. Do some post-work farming. Oh Jesus. Oh, she's pulling. Oh Jesus. How dare you diss the Tiffany plate? The Tiffany plate. What is a Tiffany plate? Is this something I need to look up? This chat is making me hungry. Dude, this is what we do in Simulation Station stream. I will join that stream and I'll start talking about food. And then that's the stream. I hijack his streams. I want to know. I want food advice. I want food pics. It's a Balkan bread. Okay, yeah, you really explained it to me there, Rocrop. Now I even know what it. Yeah, now I definitely know what it is. What the fuck is a Balkan breakfast? Cabbage? Some sort of Eastern European feudal lord kami dish? Huh? It's gonna be something Polish like cabbage. Nasty ass looking ass, fucking ass. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. What? Watching some Arc Raiders. Okay. A Balkan. What is it called? A Balkan. Where'd it go? Where'd the chat go? You delete it? Balkan breakfast. Okay, but I asked for lunch options, not. This is just a charcuterie board. This is just a charcuterie board with eggs. This is charcuterie. Why are there? Huh. Ooh, some heirloom tomatoes though? That sounds good. Dude, I had the best tomatoes I've ever had in San Juan Islands after I proposed to my fiance. Holy shit. Was it good? I can't even, they were homegrown. It was a fancy restaurant, obviously, as you do after proposing. And these oh my god, I've never tasted tomatoes that good. They're incredible. There is Stroker. There is Stroker. That's some sort of gay slang? Just got done with dinner, ready to relax. Well, you came to the wrong place if you want to relax. Is this map out on Patreon? It's on Patreon at the moment. Yes, this was recently updated a couple days ago, and just testing it out. Finally, able to really play on it without any errors or warnings in the log. Well, very few errors and warnings in the log. Ones that aren't really going to affect anything. There's still a bunch of things I need to add, and I'd like to detail. So it's not finished, but it is very enjoyable. Not allowed to Tiffany plate. Okay, yeah, you Balkan bullshit. That's what I like to call that. I get better steaks at Outback. Ooh, you know what? I haven't been to Outback in a while. Hot. Bloomin' onion, bloomin' onion. Nope. What? Oh, I was standing right next to the Fiat. Why did? Okay, there we go. Tall grass. What you talking about? Longhorn? Tall grass? Are these breeds? Do you check your Facebook messages from randos at all? I low-key sent you videos of that day. What? Did you really? No, because I get... I mean, I do check them sometimes, but it really does... Sometimes it gets a lot of people message me. And I'll go through, like, every couple of months, I'll just go through all the messages and just reply to them all. Okay, I figured out it was leaning because I had the header down. That's why it's been leaning. Oh, okay, I lied. I go through all my messages in Discord and email, and it takes me forever to respond to them, unfortunately. Discord's probably the best place to reach me, but if you've sent me pictures of of these farms, then I'm definitely gonna dig through and find it. Resend them to me again so they pop up to the top of my messages, and then I'll check them out. What's up, Farmer Trio? How's it going, homie? God, now I'm fiending for a bloomin' onion. That's a word I learned from the kids. Fiending. Not fiending. There's no D. Oh, also, over Christmas break, I learned about a thing called phantom tax. There's probably some Gen Zers who are like, gonna call me a boomer for this, but have you guys heard of the phantom tax? Let me look up a formal definition. Formal definition here. A phantom tax is internet slang for playfully taking a portion of a friend's food, originating from the streamer Phantom, meaning feed your friends, 5 to 10%, rather than actual theft, a concept popularized by Gen Alpha. There's a Gen Alpha now? And Gen Z through online culture. It's a humorous way to describe sharing snacks. Often use it. I don't know. I took it when okay, the definition that I was given is different from this. The definition I was given was not playfully taking, and like you're just you're just stealing your friend's French fries and shit. Which I was like, okay, we have a word for that now. You have a Discord server. My Discord server is my Patreon. I used to have a public Discord server and a Patreon Discord server. It just got to be way too much to manage both of them. The public one got out of control too at one point, and the Patreon one did in VC at one point. I don't know what is wrong with some farms, people in the farm sim community, but God, they just live and thrive off of drama. Like, bro, stop. I can't stand it. And so like, my Patreon Discord was popping in terms of the VC and everything for a while there, and people were just like, it's just like egos. People have egos and drama, and they ruined it. I had to be a moderator for once and kick people out. I'm never doing that again. No, just my Patreon Discord, and I don't really join the VC that much. I VC in Rowcrop server. Rowcrop server is fun. Those are the three. If I were going to recommend 3 Discords, it'd be Rowcrop's server, Rowcrop Special. It'd be Simulation Station. I think he's got one of the best Discord servers, to be honest. And then where people are like very active in there. And then, and obviously mine. BSLs is really good. I don't really engage in BSLs. Like, I don't say anything. But I do like downloading the mods from there. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah, the Blooming Onion is so much better than Texas Roadhouse fake one. Yeah, true. Facts. Hashtag facts. Hashtag phantom tax. Hashtag 67. Hashtag 89. Hell yeah, Ford farming. Woo! To feed animals, I figured by the time I got back to you, would be off. You would be off the waiting stream. Oh, the pre-stream. Okay. Almost like if you go too fast on these turns. Alright, Celebrity Hall Pass, who you choosing? I ain't choosing anybody but my fiance, bitch. You ain't gonna trick me with this one. Ain't gonna trick me with that one. Not me. But probably Chapel Roan. Boy, I have a couple. Shania Twain in their prime. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's it. Oh my god, I've been at 100% for how long? Jesus Christ. Why does it do that? Like, if you fill up a trailer, it doesn't prevent you from continuing to chop. Is it because you want to... It allows you to create a path for the tractor to get in, or what? My bad choice of words. Wait for... Oh, now you're good, dude. No, ban him. Actually ban that guy. I'm just kidding. Hee hee. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. What time it is? Alright. Back that ass up. Man. Liberty Hall Pass. I'm trying to think. I was trying to think of my celebrity crushes the other day. Man, that's a hard question. Zac Efron. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it had to be, would it be Zac Efron, Ryan Gosling, and Brad Pitt probably. What away? What away? I ran on Cortland. I don't know if it's a GPU issue on my end or maybe a mod conflict. Is it like an FPS drop or something? What's up? Lainey Wilson. Everyone picks Lainey Wilson. It's because she's, everyone, quote unquote, she's caked up. Damn, this is tough. Real tough. Is there a musician that I really like? I mean, besides Giant Twain. Sabrina Carpenter. Hey, look. Probably Taylor Swift, Widow. And Olivia Rodrigo. Ooh, Anna Kendrick. Yeah. That's not a bad choice. Low key, underrated. Sydney Bazoingas. Sydney Bazoingas Sweeney. She's got good genes. Goated pick on Anna Kendrick. Yeah, I feel like I'd vibe with Anna. For sure. And she seems funny too. When I was growing up, like in my impressionable years, as I was a teenager, going into high school, your deal. Chill. These guys are hungry. My crush was Zooey Deschanel. And the person that I'm going to marry looks like Zooey Deschanel, so that makes sense. She's my only one, LOL. Wife knows it. Are you doing the map for all platforms you said you were going to make? Oh my fucking god, if I get this question one more time, I'm going to freak out. I will address it again one more time. I am working on a separate project that is all-consuming at the moment, besides my Patreon maps. That will not allow me to work on an all-platform map. So I have thought about giving it to somebody else. Somebody else wants to work on it. But not as of right now. Yeah. I want to. But I can't. Kat Denning. Wait. Why do I know? Daisy Duke. Jessica Simpson, what away? Who's Kat Denning? Oh, Kat Denning. Yeah. Kat Denning. Wait, who plays Love in You? She's cute. Victoria Pedretti. Yeah, Victoria Pedretti from You. Oh my god. I had a huge crush on her when that show came out. When the second season came out. Not 10 p.m. How considerate. I did it just for you, Legacy. Want me to email you those pictures and stuff? Or what's your... Yeah, go ahead and email me. I'd like to see around the farmyard. Right now I only have Google Street View, so whatever you can send me, I'd love to add to the map. From the old dudes here. This is gonna start a huge drama between Rocop and Legacy, and I'm just here for it. Huge drama. These seriously, every time it gets close to 6 o'clock, these animals just hover. Will you feed us now, please? They're pacing around like they're not gonna get fed. Don't growl at me. You're being the B word. And the C word. I didn't say it. You guys don't know what C word I'm talking about. But she's being the C word. You don't know what? I said the C word. Could mean cute. We're more likely to team up you on than fight each other. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. You guys are mean. I cry every night. I'm gonna have like the back of the building for the dairy and the driveway to it. Not much. Ooh, I'll take that though. And drift away. Hi. Can I help you? Leave me alone. No. Get off. Go. 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 Go away. Get away from me. This is what I have to deal with. Perfect. That sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate that. How's Farm Sim treating everybody? That's what I want to know. He likes to call it a gangbang. You guys are dicks. Live with love from Dirty Mike and the boys. I don't feel very loved right now. It hurts. I think this map is kind of getting me back into Farm Sim a little bit. I go through periods of. Okay, all right, okay. Turn properly, please. I go through periods of being just burnt out on stuff, but the last month and a half has been incredibly productive for me, at least, from a map making perspective. Oh, you won't buy another Farm Sim after this? Yeah, well, that's not surprising. Who all here uses the Asian map and the rice farming? And I'm not saying the Asian map is necessarily a bad map. A very pretty map. But who all uses it? I know like a lot of the southern style maps use rice. And I've been kind of wanting to get into it a little bit just to see what it's like. I had a Louisiana map a long time ago that was just like all sugar cane. I thought maybe that would be fun. to rebuild. Would you stop? You're crazy. You're acting insane right now, and bipolar. And that's ableist, but you are. I don't know, they need to do something pretty dramatic after this game. 25, I don't know. The tornadoes don't do it for me. The hail does. I like the hail. But I don't know. The weather needs to be. When I saw the trailer, I was like, this is gonna suck. The trailer for FS22 was hype. Hype. When they brought Kinsey in, that was sick. But I don't know, 2022 trailer was just not. Or sorry, 25 trailer was not very good. And 25 is not as good as 22, let's be honest. Except with RCS, which is the only thing carrying this game at the moment. And the fog. I'd say the trees too. The trees are better. Trees are a lot better in this game than in 22. Oh, DSM. Oh yeah, don't sell. I'm well aware. Who made that chopper? Somebody just came in here and said you could find it on King Mods if you run a search for a Heston chopper. Game's dying, sadly. I mean, yeah. Giants is really losing it. I don't think they're doing enough. You know, they're kind of just, I don't know. I don't think there's enough of the simulator side of things. There's too much of the arcade style. So, and I think Clutch, I mean, everyone's spoken ad nauseum about this. Clutch has a good video on it about how, you know, balancing like the arcade style of gameplay with simulation and where Farm Sim kind of fits into that mold. I obviously would prefer it to be more simulation, but I understand that like to reach a larger audience, you gotta have it more arcadey. But there should be a mode where like, you know, like it's like hardcore. But I suppose you could just make up for that with a lot of mods. I need to look into that, like what mods I would have if I was playing that mode. You know, like manual attach and, you know, all these different features that you could add to it to really have like a hardcore core mode that should be built into the game already. But yeah, Mortar, I don't think it's the game that is dying. I think you have a lot of bad immature modders who are ruining it for the seasoned modders, and those modders are leaving. Really? What examples do you have? I think I have just like, I don't know. I've kind of benefited from, a long time ago, I kind of committed to kind of just distancing myself from most modders and doing my own thing, and that has really helped me stay away from the drama and not get involved. And I've grown up as a modder too, and I've not been engaged in that sort of stuff. I used to back in the day. And so I'm not really up to snuff on this stuff anymore. I have a few modders that are really close friends. I have a few modders that I keep in touch with, that I talk to, you know, maybe once a week. You know, I talk to, I know every so often I talk to No Creek. I talk to No Creek more than most other mappers, actually. And then Row Crop Special, obviously my buddy. My best buddy. Lanny and Bar aren't modders because they always quit. Talk to Legacy all the time, just in the group chat. Other than that, you know, it's like occasionally TPF, occasionally Sirius, and other folks. Antler, talk to Antler every so often. DJ, I bet DJ's not a modder. But like these people are kind of the older crowd, and I know that they don't really get into the drama anymore. Everyone's kind of grown up, I feel like. These turn. These turn. These turn. These turn. These turn. Thank you. Frick, I had to eat dinner. Oh, frick. Oh my god. Clutch and DJ kept the game going to more people at Farm Sim Show, but dude, have they stopped doing that? I really liked Farm Sim Show. That was something I listened to. I watched every Friday? I did really like that show. Had to eat dinner. Examples: go cruise itch and watch the 12-year-olds fighting each other. Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I thought about this the other day. I was like, Patreon is absolutely like something that should be available to modders, a resource available to modders. Modders, the good ones, put a lot of time into their work. I mean, go look at No Creek Farms' maps, all right? Think of how much time that takes. More than deserving of a Patreon, you know. Then you have like scammers, and so it's one of those things where like the community has to self-police in a way, and you kind of have to call out the scammers where they are. I remember Medicine Creek in 22. I was very upset that somebody was trying to convert and, you know, have a Patreon for Medicine Creek. And because that's without permission from No Creek and everything. I talked to him and everything. And that's why I converted that map. In 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks. I think 4 weeks total with the testing, though. Shots fired. They are actually... I know, like... And the thing is, they're not going to grow out of that until, you know, they're in their 20s, so... This is the next generation of modders. Some have been pretty chill to me, at least. I don't know if there's drama going behind the scenes, but CM, LJR, those aren't 12-year-olds though, those are older. They seem pretty chill. I think people, yeah. The placeable modders and the sheds and everything have been kind of blowing up, which is good to see. We didn't have that for a while. No competition in the market for Farming Simulator? Well, then you should do your best to support Squad Built. The boys at Squad Built. If you want a realistic competitor, even if you don't play mobile games, buy American Farming. And buy the DLC, which I built, by the way. The Wisconsin map. Help fund our work. So we can pay for licenses and, you know, buy, you know, whatever, you know, and make a legitimate competitor supported by the community to Giants software. And that's all I'll say on that one. Yeah, it's over. Had some schmuck put on one of my trucks on their Patreon. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just have to report that to the Patreon moderators, I guess, administrators. It can be a problem. It absolutely can. But to be honest, like, those people don't usually scam that many people. Obviously, like, it puts a little higher burden on people to do their due diligence before paying for a Patreon. I will recommend a couple. I would recommend No Creek Farms. Obviously, that's an easy one. I do recommend BSLs. Not all of his stuff is always the cleanest, but he does update regularly. BSLs, I think LJR and CM Squared both have a bunch of stuff. Those are good buildings. I don't know, what others would you guys recommend? Those are the ones that I would recommend for sure. I think some people, I think Smebby's got some cool stuff. This farm, really? Hell yeah, Durst. How you doing? I just sent the email with a whole bunch of pictures and even 2 videos behind the farms. I wish I had more. That's perfect. Because that means I can go back and rebuild some of these barns, these buildings, and make them look a lot better. Yeah, Legacy retired, so someone has to make place for Legacy, how do you feel about this person calling you out? Mortar. Be gentle on Mortar. He knows not what he does. Incurring the wrath of the old man. American farming on PC would outperform FS. I think I would definitely stream it. I would want to stream American farming on Wisconsin, the Wisconsin map, my map that I built. That'd be fun. Oh, and the Iowa map. The Iowa map's awesome too. Like, that one's sick. Both of them. Yeah. I own American Farming, never play it. Would be cool if it could come to PC maybe. And then, yeah, I know you can. There are ways of playing mobile games on PC, but yeah. All I can say, Austin, is I would keep supporting Squad Build as much as you can. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because I'm under a non-disclosure, so can't say much. Maybe, yes, maybe. Oh, Thunder, of course, Thunder. Yes. Thunder's very much. Thunder's Discord for the scripts. He created RCS. He's created so many great script mods. Seed extension. I did talk to him briefly. I think it was like in December. But he did think I think he is thinking about updating Seed extension, which I thought was a sweet mod, which I had in the Stitzer map. If you guys go back to 22 and play Stitzer, that runs Seed extension. A lot of people hated it because they're losers and dumb and immature and nitpicky and biased. What's your name and your dad's name, Todd? You guys trying to dox you. I wish I was actually retired. Legacy's not gonna leave us. Legacy can't leave. He would miss me too much. Loki could go out to the Brown farm and show you all the buildings and stuff. I would want their permission. But you should definitely let them know that I built their farm into a map. And show it off if you want. That means it's coming to PC. We didn't get it from here though. I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing. I'm under NDA. So I didn't say nothing. I brought up Seed extension. It was in the whole vote. Oh, really? Oh, it didn't win? Oh my god. What did win? Alright, what did win? It had to have been something good. Boo. It does require a shit ton of work, Seed extension, to add it to a map. That said, once somebody does the work, it's easily replicable. What was Seed extension? So Seed extension prevents you from it prevents you from switching crop types that are in your planter. So this is something that I was trying to do, and then I eventually just asked Thunder if he could make it back when I was building Ashton Corners. and then he just made it because he's brilliant and he's a genius. And it all has to do with how you not code, but how you name the seeds in your XMLs. So I brought it back for Stitzer, and just all the crops are named differently, and then there's like different seed types for corn, for soybeans, for all the different crop types that are in Stitzer. And you have to buy that seed palette. You have to buy corn seed. You have to buy soybean seed. Otherwise you couldn't plant. And then you could only plant that type. So once it was in your planner, you had to plant that. Oh, unit convert 1. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, exactly what Mortar is saying. Grant also says also hinted it at it in interviews. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say anything. Jake, you just listen to Grant, not me. Will LBJ modding ever return? No, he will not. He's like a dentist or something like that. I don't think he would ever return. Uniconvert did not win, but he's still working. Oh, okay. That sucks. Uniconvert's awesome. Email me back if you want me to go to places to take pictures with permission. I gotta go. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that, Farman Brady. I really appreciate that. Hey, big ups. I doubt it, Dylan. No, yeah, LBJ. No. There's some people who left and are not coming back ever again. What's tragic about LBJ is he kind of started the Patreon thing. And now it's like very popular. Or it's a thing. But I also think he might have taken components of other people's mods and added it to his own mods. I don't know. There was drama way back in the day, pre-2019, pre-FS19. That was all about that. So, but I've had my Patreon since 2020. 2020? I think 2020. Yeah, COVID. Back when I started El Cater. I've had it for a very long time. And back then it wasn't very popular. People frowned upon it. Now it's everywhere. Now it's very widely accepted. Which I've helped encourage, I think. That I haven't forgot about the people who, were criticizing me back in the day and now are actually doing it. Right away. It's just this, like, the scammers and the people who don't know what they're doing or just putting out, like, blank maps or just, I don't know. You kind of had to, it's user beware. It's a consumers need to review type of stuff. Somebody should do that. Do like a channel on YouTube where you review Patreons. I think that'd be solid. Windchaser. Windchaser was sick. I converted it to 22 and redid the roads. Didn't really redo much of anything else on Windchaser. There's a seed ad on bottom. Not the same. Oh yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. My dogs are freaking out, so I'm gonna have to leave here soon. They know when it's time to eat once we finish this field. There's been a lot of low quality mappers coming out on Yep. That happens. I mean, I have my occasional like low quality map that I just like I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is not coming out of testing. It's not good enough. So, I've had those maps before. But usually I release another map, so it's not like I'm just... What I don't like is people who hold on to... There's an honor system in Patreon where you typically finish your project within a reasonable amount of time, depending on how hard the project is or how detailed the project is. And once testing is finished, you release it publicly. You don't really hang on to it, and... You know what I mean? you know, you're meant to get compensated for the work you do, not really like profit type of thing, right? So that's where I run into issues, where people kind of hold on to assets, and they can do whatever they want with their mods, of course. And I certainly have mods that are not going to make it out of testing. I'm not holding on to them necessarily. They're just like they're not getting finished. They're not good enough. But the projects that I do regard as good enough for public release, they get released. But yeah, I just don't. That's something that I don't really agree with. Not necessarily like illegal or anything, but not something I agree with. Stitzer was one that I hung on to for a long time, not because I was trying to profit off of it, but because it literally took up all of my time to finish that map. And then I finally got to release it in August of 2024. Is that what it was? Yeah. But yeah, that one took so much time. So I didn't really get to finish any other project or release any other project publicly because that was literally all of my time. Energy is the goat. Thanks, man. I'm not the goat. That would be Oxygen David. But I appreciate that. Oh yeah, go look up the Fiat Heston chopper on King Mods. That's where you can find this thing. I think they actually have a different chopper. You can see it from the backside of the farm. If you go up the road, up that hillside. All right. We need to end the stream on a song. 1 second. These dogs are hungry. We gotta do it. What song? Oh, I know. No, we've done that before. How about this? We listened to Ozzy in the morning. Why don't we do Ozzy again? Please no commercials. Please no commercials. Fuck, commercials. Shut up. Well, people really revealing my algorithm. Oh my god, it's an unskippable ad. No. No. It ain't so. Here we go. Oh no, it's not a sore subject for me. I didn't know him. I think I talked to him once. He did have cool amounts though. Alright. Let's end this stream the right way. No, Jeremy. Jeremy's an OG if he knows that reference. Nope. Oh well. What song is this? My god. This generation. This country's failed. Country's over. Crazy Train by Oz. R.I.P. I hate the trigger on this thing. Oh my god. Really? Should I toy? All right, you guys have a good night. See you. I love you. I'll see you soon. Legacy called out. But you're right. We should ban that person. Good night, everybody.